Hello there, this is me, DoriaKaiser93, and this is going to be a new series that is going to be named The Prismatic Past of. And basically, it's going to be me reviewing characters from Aurora Dream and DMF Future. I'm not going to do any Rainbow Live characters yet because, of course, they're just being introduced in the episodes coming out. All we know of are Naru and On, but not too much background for each. So that's why I'm only limiting this to Aurora Dream and DMF Future characters because both of those series have finished. So, just warning you guys, if you do not want spoilers or such certain information about the series, about the certain characters, I'm just going to be saying spoilers out and such. If you haven't watched all of Aurora Dream or all of DMI Future, or haven't even started DMI Future, because I know some people are waiting for the Aurora Dream subs to finish. So, again, just warning you guys, if you do not want to hear spoilers, then you can exit out of this video right now, and then come back after you finish watching those. After you finish watching both series. So, again, here we go. The character I am going to be doing today is going to be one of the most recognized characters in the series. Her name is Harune Aira. And basically, she's at the beginning of the series. She starts off the series. She's one of the most recognized characters in the series, as I've said. And she basically didn't want to start out as a Prism star in the first place. At first, she really didn't know what dream she really wanted, but then she looked at the TV, she saw Prism shows, she's like, oh yeah, I like Prism shows, and now I'm gonna go to the Prism Stone shop. And then there she meets Sho June, and then a girl in a green coat, and then just runs away after after they jump past each other. And then Aira goes into a show, and basically that's where the series starts off. So her character in context is she's clumsy but caring, and also she has a pure innocence about her, as I would say, because she's not mean to anyone, really. She just accepts things, and it's like, okay, if you want help, I'll do it for you. It's no problem off my back. So again, I like her character, her development throughout both series, and I think it's interesting how for the introduction of a series, like the first character of a series, that they made her like the main character, because she's very likable as a character and can go a lot of places with her development. I don't really see much flaws in her character development, besides her decision making, I would have to say. Like, certain times she would have to make a decision, but sometimes it's made for her. I would have to say sometime in DMI Future, when she didn't make a decision was made for her. And, well, we saw that. Well, if you watched DMI Future past episode 38, you would know what happened. So, yeah, not the best of things, but, well, that's just a thing that happens. So her occupation is a Prism star. She could be a designer, but she is a Prism star. And her jumps include, there are a lot of them: Fresh Fruits Basket, Heart Pounding Experience, Heartful Splash, Lovely Rainbow, Blooming Love Flowers, Crystal Splash, Miss Fairy Girl, Valentine Sweets Parade, Fresh Fruits Paradise, and Aurora Rising Dream, all in Aurora Dream. And basically, as you heard the last jump, the name of Aurora Dream actually comes from the jump Aurora Rising. But there's a dream added to the end because Aira performed it, and, well, yeah, she got I believe it was the Pure Premium Wedding, and was able to perform it in the final of the Prism Queen Cup at the end of Aurora Dream in episode 50. So, I know she has a lot of jumps. She's done a lot of jumps, but again, I liked how they started her off the series as a character that is very likable from the beginning, and most people I've heard of actually call her their favorite character in the series. I don't know if it's the color pink or because she's such a likable character, but again, she is very popular in the Pretty Rhythm Pretty Rhythm World. Now, let's move on to DMI Future. In Aurora Dream, I believe she was 14, if I'm correct. I'm not sure, but she was 14 in Aurora Dream, and then when DMI Future came around, she was 17. I hope I'm not getting those ages wrong, but DMI Future is 3 years after the events of Aurora Dream. So Ira is then performing with Mars, and basically what happens after the show with Mars is that a girl comes out on stage, jumps on stage, and says, "I'm going to challenge her and Ira," and that is basically how DMI Future starts off. Now, Ira has a bit of a lesser role in DMI Future, if I have to say anything, because, again, Aurora Dream was based mainly around Ira, but in DMI Future, her role as a main character somewhat takes a back seat, but I feel it doesn't diminish her main character status as much as most people would say. I mean, yes, Purity and Prismy were the main focuses of DMI Future, but with Ira, she still held that type of feel as, we remember her from Aurora Dream, but she's still the main character in our hearts, and as long as we know that, and it seemed that the creators knew that everyone could accept it. So I feel that what they did for her development in DMI Future was not as excessive as it was in Aurora Dream, because of course she was the main character and they had to develop her as much as possible for the end of the series, but I feel they did enough with her to satisfy anyone. And of course, the end of the series with episodes 48 and 51 respectively, that everyone could accept what happened in the end. So her prism jumps in DMI Future include Fresh Fruits Planet, Infinity Hug Eternal, Aurora Rising Dream, and then she did Happy Smile Girls, and then when she was under the trance, she did Road to Symphonia. So again, like I said, her development in DMI Future was good. I like how I feel they did enough with Ira, like I said, in DMI Future to satisfy anyone. Unfortunately, there's been no word or hasn't been anything revealed that they could be returning in Rainbow Live, so I may be making another video in Rainbow Live after Rainbow Live's over to if they do come back, but it's highly unlikely. So again, this has been a review, a Prismatic Past of Harane Ira, and if you do want to recommend any characters for me to review next, you can leave it in the comments below. Just remember, it's anyone from Aurora Dream or DMI Future. I don't mind if it's Kintaro or Sonata or even Serena or Canon. I don't really mind. Just anyone from Aurora Dream or DMI Future. You can leave it in the comments below, and I'll make a list of who I want to do next and such for the Prismatic Past series. So again, thank you very much for watching this first episode of the series. Thank you very much, and I will see you guys later.